Hey, Corey, what would happen if every single person on the planet jumped at the exact same time?
What would happen? I guess that means it's Friday. Is it noon?
Oh, it's noon. Hey, everybody. Thanks for staying up till noon. My name is Ryan.
My name is Cory.
And it's almost the weekend.
Exciting Friday. We love Fridays. I'm sure you do too.
Yes.
You're almost there, guys.
Almost there. It's like Friday is like very much like running a marathon, or the very last bit of the marathon. You're almost there. Saturday is your goal. You can see the line. You're just gonna pass it. Don't stop.
Or maybe you
Keep
took
running.
today off and you're already home and you're camping or whatever you're doing. So good
Then
for you.
You've
Good for
already
you.
won first place.
For you. Stick it to the
Anybody
man, eh?
else? Anybody else on your last place? Do better next time. Take the day off. Take the day off for yourself. But
So,
yes,
like all of our other shows, our Friday shows are just as good, even better, I think.
even
eh?
better. I think so as well. That's because Friday is we're gonna have a little thing going every Friday, and actually, our first segment is
Hey, I didn't know that. Facts for this afternoon. I didn't know that. Facts for this afternoon.
so yes, facts for this afternoon. Every Friday, we're gonna have some awesome facts for you, and I'm gonna start it off. And they're just gonna be random facts. We don't know where it's gonna go. You don't know where it's gonna go, and it may go into some weird places. So who knows? The first one, the official inventor of the fire hydrant is unknown. Why? Because the patent was lost in a fire.
Irony.
That is ironic to its max. So that's pretty funny.
That's crazy. Funny yet very sad.
Very, very sad. Poor guy.
I got a fact here that the U.S. military used colorblind people to find camouflaged enemies.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's very innovative. Like
Yeah, no
that's
kidding.
that's smart. That's using your eyes and brain.
Any colorblind people out there? Would that work?
Would it work? I'm curious. I'm assuming it worked because the U.S. military did use them.
Yeah.
I'm assuming maybe it was a failure. Who knows? This one's pretty cool. I read this, and I know you guys are going to like this. On April 6th, 1893, so quite a while ago, Andy Bowen and Jack Burke were involved in the longest boxing fight in history. The fight lasted 111 rounds.
Obviously, there was no such thing as round limit. It
Exactly.
was fight until you're knocked out.
So 111 rounds, 3 minutes round each. It took 7 hours and 19 minutes until the referee, John Duffy, called no contest. The reason why, the two fighters couldn't fight anymore. They were literally passed out in their corners.
Holy cow.
Imagine being
7
there.
hours.
Imagine telling your wife back in the day, like, "Hey, darling, I'm gonna go watch the hootenanny at the boxing fight," and just like go down there and come back literally like 8 hours later and be like, "Where were you?" Like literally at the boxing match for 8 hours.
And I don't know how it was back then. Like, maybe we can get a picture of...
Old school boxing.
Was it just like pieces of wood that they wore in their hands? Like
wooden gloves.
They were probably like 10 times more harder,
Yeah,
more
for sure.
hard to use than they are today. So
I'm sure the second act was probably a bear versus like a human. Like
either that or I'm completely wrong, and the picture we show is like they like literally put like pillows on their hand and they're having a pillow fight the whole time.
that's the reason why it lasted 8 hours. That's good.
That's a good.
Yeah.
I have one here. A woman in Sweden found her wedding ring on a carrot in her garden 16 years after she lost it.
Wow.
16 years. So
That's pretty
obviously she
crazy.
lost it outside.
outside.
And didn't know. But
And
yeah,
the carrot just kind of grew on the carrot.
I wonder if it actually was it like right.
Yeah, it was
on
on
the
it.
carrot?
Yeah, it
That's
was
really
on it.
cool.
We'll have a picture and we'll show it to you guys. This one's kind of sad, but it's a fact nonetheless. Childhood lead poisoning was linked to lead-based paints in 1904. Several European countries banned it in 1909. League of Nations banned it in 1922.
The League of Nations.
The League of Nations. That's pretty cool. The U.S., though, did not start phasing it out until 1971, and houses built before 1978 may contain lead paint. Why did it take them 50 years to realize that, hey, maybe lead isn't good for people? But hey, the U.S. did it. Bad for you. If you live in the States. If you live in Canada, maple syrup.
Full of lead because we were the same way, I think.
More than likely, yeah.
This is a good one. Cleaning women in Italy threw away artworks that were worth 13,700 that were part of modern art of a modern art installation, and they just thought it was trash.
That's a struck of bad luck right there. That must have been. Imagine being told, "Hey, where's the art?" And you're like, "We threw it out."
Yeah.
Like, you figured that you would have learned that maybe you shouldn't throw out art, especially in like a museum of a sorts or like an art gallery. Bad. Bad.
Italians, hey?
Italians.
Especially the cleaning type.
Especially the cleaning type. That helps everybody out. So yeah, that's the end of that segment. But we got another segment for you guys. And this segment is...
What would? Hey everybody, what would?
That's right, everybody. Every Friday, we bring you a segment to close out your day called What Would?
What would?
And today we ask the question, what would happen if the entire population jumped at the same time? Let's find out.
Tell me, Cory, and I will assist you.
Science says that if you were to jump right now, you'd move away from the Earth, and the Earth would move away from you. Because every force exerts an equal and opposite force. Your action leads to a reaction from the Earth. Even though the reaction is so minuscule, but makes sense, right?
Oh yeah, totally. So now let's do the same thing, but this time coordinate it with the entire Earth's population, all 7 billion of them. That's a lot of people.
If everyone stayed where they are in the world right now and we coordinated everybody to jump at the same time at the stroke of noon,
Oh boy.
we'd all make the Earth move in different directions and all these effects would just cancel out. So there'd be no overall change in the Earth's motion at all. Now, let's try the same thing, but we'll get absolutely everyone in the world to squeeze together.
First, let's gather some numbers here, guys. How much would everyone weigh together? That is...
I'd love to know this
We
fact.
have to know this.
Bet you too.
So there are studies in 2005 that took stats from all around the world, such as average body mass, BMI for short, if you guys want to know, per country, as well as the percentage of population, and that are overweight, that could calculate it, the entire population would weigh. So what is the number? The number is pretty hard to comprehend, unfortunately. If the entire population were to stand on a scale, it would weigh about 310 to 350 million tons, or somewhere around 700 billion pounds.
We weigh 700 billion pounds
That's
together.
a lot of people. That's a lot of
crazy.
people weight. That's a lot of fat weight.
So, if we all squeeze together into one giant person with a mass that large,
It's a big boy.
can't even imagine. And again, stroke of noon,
Stroke of noon.
because we are all up till noon, right?
Everybody here.
And we jumped up a half a meter from one spot and landed. What do you think would happen? You think it would cause a massive reaction?
Well, you know what? Let's consider this first. Size of the Earth. We gotta know how big the Earth is. So the Earth has 600,000 billion times greater than all the people combined.
That's crazy.
A huge amount of Earth right there. That's 6 sextillion, or 588 quintillion tons. A sextillion is a billion trillions, by the way. I think. I'm just doing quick math in my head, guys. I am not reading anything.
I think, yeah, 6 sextillion,
A sextillion.
588 quintillion tons.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
I can't figure what, I don't even want to try and figure out what that's going to be in pounds. It's going to be exponentially ridiculous to figure out.
Impossible. Don't even try.
I'm sure some of our viewers might comment here and slap it in there, but basically the Earth wouldn't blink. If you can imagine 7 billion people, the Earth would just kind of go, well, what was that?
Yeah, exactly.
The Earth, being as massive as it is, would only move about 100 millionth of the width of a strand of hair.
That ain't much.
Basically not.
It wouldn't do anything.
I think this is about the equivalent to a bird jumping on top of something as heavy as like 2 Great Pyramids.
So yeah, that being said, guys, as Van Halen once said, go ahead and jump. Go ahead and jump. Don't be scared. Don't be scared to jump,
It was
guys.
terrible, but awesome. By the way, if we all gathered together, all 7 billion, in case anybody's wondering, we would occupy roughly an area the size of Los Angeles. So just picture Los Angeles jumping and then landing.
Jumping and landing.
And doing nothing.
You gotta think though, like 1 meter is pretty high to jump. That's putting a lot of like pressure more than what they're expecting a normal person can jump. So it ain't moving. The Earth ain't moving. So if everybody is jumping, it ain't doing nothing. So don't worry about it.
There, we answered the question. I'm
There
sure
you go.
that was burning in everybody's mind.
I'm sure
there.
everybody was wondering that exact answer, and we provided it. So that being said, comment down below what you think of the episode, some of the facts, or what you think of the what would part.
Like and share the video. Like and share the video.
Please don't forget to subscribe, because we need you guys to tune in every day. Watch what we got.
Go to our website, www.uptillnoon.com. Quick links to all our social media and our merch.
That being said, our merch, we've got mugs, $20 each, shipped to ya. We also got shirts, cool shirt design. If you want to check out a design, like Cory said, it's on uptillnoon.com. And if you're interested, just email us. If you want one, contact@uptillnoon.com, and we'll hook you up. We'll let you know where you can get them, you know?
And it's Friday.
It's Friday, so we're going to have a couple of drinks. We're going to relax. It's Saturday, so that being said, guys,
Thanks for staying up till noon.
noon.
Hey everyone, wasn't that a great episode? Click above me to see our previous video.
If you're binge watching and want to check out the next one, click right up here.
Check us out on all of social media's finest platforms such as Facebook,
Twitter,
Instagram.
our Google Plus, and our Snapchat username is UpTillNoon.
Visit our website above.
UpTillNoon.com.
We'll take you to where you want to go for all our social media links.
Yeah!